Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Layton Brothers Mystery Room. Thanks for tuning in. We're currently taking a look at the door with Chico here with us, so let's see what's... Oopsie, that's not it, sorry. That's not it. Let's see what's up. Okay, a small screw, right here. What's up with this door?
Here's that screw, Prof!
So, it was around here as we suspected. Good work, Lucy. But it's rather more grimy than I'd expected. Perhaps
what?
Never mind. Let's have forensics check it out for us. Come on, man. Come on, stop with the never minding. They always do this in series, and I know it's for dramatic, dramatic veiling and stuff like that. But come on, driving me crazy.
I'll get it over to them straight away.
Good. We'll continue investigating the scene while we await the results. What else is there? Okay, so we've gone through these particular points, but...
We're still no closer to figuring out how the corpse went walking, though. Are we?
No, that tantalizing mystery would seem to be the key to this whole incident. He's proof that the diablo is coming here for us.
Give over! It's no such thing!
Still, we have gleaned some very important information.
The hinges! Oh, I can't wait for forensics to get back to us with their report.
I think you are wrong, because it's the diablo who make this man dead.
No, it weren't. It were a human that's done this, like you or I.
Why don't we consider the motive for the crime while we're waiting for forensics to get back to us?
The motive?
Yes, there's a very obvious reason for this murder. For the idol itself, right?
Okay, let me figure it out then. Let's see now. The motive.
Do we just... Okay. There was a reason why Ology was murdered. The crime had a clear motive. There's evidence here that points to it. That's what you're looking for. Okay, for the idol, it's all the open boxes. What specifically should I point out? Let me take a quick look at the photos on the table real quick. Plain table, so no, gotta zoom in further. Written or photo notes, so a crack in the idol's head, talking about the idol itself, and the written notes just shows... Okay, the stone idol was supposed to be in crate C specifically. Oh, I didn't really link that together right off the bat. So crate C, this lid has been removed, its contents taken, it's completely empty now. Well, so it's just to take the idol, I guess?
The crate here is empty. The killer must have stolen whatever were inside.
And what do you think was inside that crate? So, okay. Oh, great. Okay, cool. I didn't really note that particular detail earlier, so let's take a look. Written notes, it was right here. This is the evidence.
It were the stone idol in there. That's what were in the crate.
In other words, Ology was murdered so the killer could steal the stone idol. No, it's not right this, what you say. The Diablo and the stone figure, it breaks out from the crate itself. And then it kills Senor Archie. Because the Senor, he trespassed in the ancient place. For this, he is punished by the gods.
That thing were made of stone. It couldn't move on its own, you chump. Jeez, how many times do I have to say this to you? I'm already calling you a chump. That's the stage we're at here.
No, the stone Diablo, it kills the Senor. See, Senor Archie, his life is taken by the stone figure.
There's no talking to some folk, is there? Jesus Christmas.
I was intending to wait until the report came back from forensics, but maybe we'll do things differently. I think it's time to demonstrate that the killer in this case was very definitely human. Over to you, Lucy. Passing the ball to you in the court.
I'm not ready to catch it. What's going on here? Please, you're leaving so many details out, and you keep saying never mind. It's quite infuriating.
Wait, we're here? We're here? We're already here? That's it? It's just Chico? We're here? Unless this was so fast. The perpetrator of this crime, who killed Archaeology and stole the stone idol, could not have been a demon. No, the killer is human, but a human that possesses the heart of a demon. It's not possible! The killer cannot be human! It's making no sense. It's impossible! This, senor, he must be killed by the Diablo. It's the only way!
Lad's getting more and more worked up, Prof. He's cracking.
Wait, this was so fast. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Okay, you know, like, we had a little twist in the last one. They were like, oh, the characters and the evidence is all pointing to this, but actually it wasn't the truth, so, you know, it's a possibility. He's certainly determined to make us believe it was the work of a demon. It's not what I want you to believe. It's what you must believe because it's the truth. The stone figure with the Diablo inside, it breaks out from this wooden box. It kills Senor Archie, and it escapes through the window. Even Senor Archie says it's a Diablo, no? He shouts it in the telephone.
Ah, that is what Miss Atista said in her statement as it happens.
Were they collaborating? Is this one where they're collaborating now? I think you'll find that cry was the killer impersonating Doctorology. Okay, so he imitated Dr. Archaeology and sounded really convincing? A simple examination of the intercom by the door will make that immediately clear. Lucy, would you?
This intercom here, Prof. Well, this is the only way to contact the front desk from within the hut, hey?
Yes, and if Dr. Archaeology had indeed screamed for help on this intercom, something would be very amiss. Direct connection to the hotel reception, functional but old, and the sound quality is poor. Fingerprints appear to have been wiped off of it. Okay. Do you know what that is? What's strange about the intercom? Prints have been wiped off. I mean, that's kind of... It only connects to hotels, sound quality is poor, it's very old-fashioned. I mean, the prints have been wiped off is the only, like, super weird thing about it. Okay. So, like, it's like, why would he bother wiping off the prints, I guess?
It's because the fingerprints have been wiped off, isn't it, eh? Ology would hardly have wiped off his own prints if he were in the middle of being attacked by a demon.
Okay. Yeah, there were a bunch of things with prints wiped off of them, but okay. And surely no demon would be concerned with wiping its victim's fingerprints away. I say nothing.
No, it's pretty plain to see. The scream down the intercom with a killer impersonating Doctorology. Whoever it was knew he wouldn't be found out on account of the poor sound quality.
And that's not all. There's evidence on the scene that contradicts the possibility that the demon broke out of the crate itself. Do you know what that evidence is? 3 crates were open, 2 glasses were on the table. Wait, what is it about the crime scene that doesn't fit with Kurata's statement? The window is barred, Scours was asleep outside. About that the 3 crates were opened? 3 crates were open, so that means it didn't just pop out of the 1 crate. Why were there multiple crates open? Okay, sorry, I got confused about what they were asking me. Okay. All right.
If the stone idol broke itself out of the crate it were in, then how come there's 3 crates with their lids off, eh?
It's because... See, because the force, it is so much! I don't think so. I think the killer didn't know what was inside each crate. So he opened the crates one by one until he located the stone idol. And I guess, like, because Chico couldn't read English, he couldn't see that the notes were saying which crate it was in, I guess. Aw, sorry, I was just kind of disappointed again that it seems so obvious. It might not be, but, you know, there were so many other elements, and, like, we didn't get to explore, like, any of the other characters. So I was just like, oh, I was, like, so convinced that the fiancé had a lot of hand in this. She might still. I can't jump the gun here, but let's keep going. Maybe the Diablo. It is making a person do these things for it.
You just won't let this Diablo thing go, will you?
Demons like that of which you speak do not exist. What do exist are humans with demons in their hearts. Like me, actually. I've got a demon in my heart, but let's not talk about that. Never mind that. Who has the demonic heart in this case, Lucy? Why don't you enlighten us? So, I mean, they're obviously pointing me to Chico. But, like, last time they asked me who the criminal was, it wasn't the obvious choice. And also, like, the stone idol is a suspect, which is kind of funny. I guess we'll say Chico, because that's kind of what they're pointing at right now, but... Okay, alright.
Ology's killer were... You, Mr. Careta!
Muchacha! It's hurt me very much you say this! If it's true, and someone is taking the stone figure, why you think it's me? You have something evidence that I am killer? Certainly we do. Along with one other piece of evidence, the 3 open crates heavily implicate you in this crime. Without additional evidence, the truth is blindingly obvious.
Hey? Is it?
Let me give you a hint. It has to do with the biscuits that you brought us as a gift, Mr. Kurata. So it's the fact that he couldn't read the note, the crates, and give the killer away. So the fact... Wait. Is it something else specifically? Why would the liquor be anything? Would the liquor be something? So, okay, the biscuits, it's specifically talking about reading, right? It's about reading. About not being able to read the right label. Okay.
Which crate contained the stone idol were written plain as day on the open page of this book. But despite that, the killer opened 3 of them before he got to that crate over there with the idol in. In other words, the killer can't read.
Well, he can read, probably just in a different language. Just can't read English specifically, I guess.
And that, Mr. Careta, points the finger pretty well straight at you.
We found your fingerprints all over the notebook, so we know without question that you saw what was written in it. But since you can't read, English specifically, it didn't help you. You were none the wiser as to the location of the idol. Oh, what's happening? A new mask is about to pop out, right? Oh! He's admitting to it. Okay, there's more happening. There's more going on. What's going on here? See, it's true.
Hey? You're just fessing up, just like that?
You, Senor Layton, and you, muchacha. You are very clever. I don't bother remembering your name. I'm just going to call you muchacha. You admit to the crime. See, I killed the senor. I put the axe between his eyes. Okay, wait, he's what? Whoa, okay, what's happening? What?
How could you do something that grim? How?
Because, Senor Archie, he say he'd take the stone figure away. Even I give him the special liquor from my people. He no listen to what I say. It's then when I know what to do. I hear the voice. A voice. So like an inner demon? I guess maybe Alfendi can relate to that. See, the voice of the diablo.
Here we go again.
I give you my power. Kill the one who trespassed in my temple, he'd say. So, I do what the voice tell me. I leave the door of the hut locked, and I pass through the walls to no be there no more. It's the power of the diablo in me. So he's claiming that he phased through the wall. Okay.
Give over! You can't pass through walls! That just doesn't happen!
See, and the way the dead senor, he moved. He's the diablo as well. Necrokinesis? Wow, bravo, demon! Bravo, demon! Big Senor Sasukasa. He run away shaking and screaming like a muchacha. He's very funny. Oh, not terrible. Don't say that. No, stop. What you describe is impossible. No. It's no possible to explain these things if you no believe in this Diablo.
Oh, it is. You could have taken the door off its hinges and...
Oh, we got forensics. Is the telefono for you?
I bet it'll be forensics.
They're probably gonna have bad news. It's gonna put a twist on all this.
That were forensics, Prof, with their report. They've been over the hut door with a fine tooth comb, they said. But there's no way the hinges could have been tampered with, apparently. They had adhesive on.
Okay, I don't really know what this means, alright? I see.
Apparently, the owner saw a screw were missing a few days earlier, so he drowned the hinges in glue.
Drowned it in glue just so that, like, did it put a coating of dried glue over it so you couldn't remove the hinges or something? Wait, what?
Mr. Sasakasa's given a statement to that effect now.
Oh.
So, does that mean it can't have been Mr. Careta that done it then?
See? So it's okay if I leave now? I still no see the Buckingham Palace! And I have to buy some gifts for Mariana and everyone in my village. Wait, we're letting Chico go? Oh no! What's going on here? What are these shenanigans?
You happy just to let him go like that, are you, Prof?
Don't worry, we'll have a man on him. In any case, we can't detain him until we've solved the mystery. Okay, so there's a bit more to this. I'm lost, honestly, I'm confused.
Oh, and we can't pin it on him while he's going about this demon doing it, eh? No, we've got to get to the bottom of this one.
Yes, there are 2 remaining points that we can't explain. how Kurata managed to disappear from a locked room, and how, as we've been led to believe, the corpse came back to life. I still think there's some kind of pulley thing, some kind of string thing. I don't know what else beyond that, though. I don't know. I'm confused. So it's back to the crime scene, Lucy, until we find some answers. Okay, what else can we really check out at this point? Murderer vanished. Oh, okay, we got a couple new points to investigate. So, where do we start? Walking corpse, let's go. It seems too incredible to believe, but there are 2 witnesses who saw the corpse lunge forward.
Were it really a demon at work, do you think?
No, that can't be. It was an elaborate illusion, I'm sure.
Why, this gotta be it! An illusion!
And the person behind the illusion will almost certainly have left a trail of evidence, no matter how small.
And that's what we gotta find, right, Prof?
Okay, so some sort of mechanism to have made the corpse walk. Find proof that it was an illusion. That's it? We're just looking around? We're just looking around? Okay, so there's a bloodstain, the key, the axe. It's a fake axe and a fake wound. Like when you put on the little headband for Halloween, look like an arrow go through your head. That's what it is. Oh, the music got all spooky now. So signs, the door. What's up with this coat hook? Here's the first spot. First spot. Oh, this is kind of interesting. I failed to see how that evidence could explain how the corpse was made to move.
No, sorry. I'll think again.
The stuff on the beams, I just feel like there's like all this stuff tied together, you know what I mean? Some kind of, so this? That certainly points to the sort of illusion I'm thinking of.
If I'm right, there should be another similar piece of evidence very nearby.
Okay, yeah, some sort of lifting thing. I don't know if they got rid of, like, the whatever string or thing they used, or maybe they're wearing it. Maybe it's like a piece of cloth or something. Here you go.
Here, Prof, what do you make of these nicks on the beams up here in the rafters?
They look like they were made by a thin rope or wire of some sort. Yes, very suspicious.
Aren't they just?
What do you think caused notches like these then, Lucy? Is it multiple choice? Oh, no, it's something we actually get to point out. Oh, okay, I didn't really think about it. So here's the key. Is there some... Oh, fishing! Well, fishing tackle. Okay, I didn't even think this was a thing. It wasn't really emphasized initially. Okay, great.
With a fishing line rubbing on the beam that made the notches!
I've come to the same conclusion. Somebody threaded the line over the beams and then pulled them with considerable force. And there must have been something heavy on the other end of the line to counteract the force of the pull. Of course, we all know what that was, don't we, Lucy? The body. Or the idol. Okay. Great.
Well, it was the body tied to the end of the line, weren't it? What else?
Indeed. The fishing line passed over the rafters and was tied to the corpse. That explains how the killer made something spectacular appear to happen. Which was, of course... made the body move. Great, okay. We're getting some progress, we're doing it.
By tying the fishing line to Ology's dead body and giving it a good tug at just the right time. The killer made it look like the fella moved, even though he were dead.
Was Chico one of the first ones on the scene? I don't really remember who discovered it. I'll review that later. Correct, which solves the mystery of the walking corpse. Okay, cool. Rather simplistic, I suppose. All right, I'm glad that it came to be, though. The things that I was postulating. Kurata claimed that he passed straight through the hut walls using some demonic power. But we all know that such things do not exist.
Maybe not, but the door and window are off the table and all. So just how did the lad do it, then?
Well, if the hut was genuinely locked from the inside, it leaves only one possible conclusion. How did Kurata arrange it so that the hut was locked from the inside? He killed Ology from outside. He killed Ology outside first. He hid himself in the hut. He killed him from the outside using the string mechanism? Because if he was inside the hut, he wouldn't be able to get out, so... Oh, darn, that would have been interesting.
How about this, then? He lobbed the axe in through the window.
Yes, Lucy, thank you for backing me up, girl.
And killed Ology from outside the hut.
It's a fantastic theory, Lucy, but I don't think so.
Oh? Well, what's wrong with it, then?
Remember, the hut is on the edge of a cliff. There's a sheer drop outside the window. Oh, I didn't even realize this was his detail. If they mentioned it, it was very brief in passing. Okay. It would have been all but impossible to throw the axe with enough force and accuracy without a firm footing.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll have to come up with some other explanation then, hey?
Okay, let's see. If he killed him outside first, and then just set up the locked room mechanism afterwards, I guess? Oh, is it the final choice then?
I've got it! Ology weren't killed inside the hut, he were done in outside it and then moved!
And how did Kurata get out of the hut after he'd moved the corpse inside?
Oh, he passed through the walls?
Let's try to think of another option, shall we? Ah, darn, sorry. Okay, I'm getting really mixed up right now. So wait, if he hid himself inside the hut, then isn't that the same thing as him having killed him from the inside, and then how did he leave after? Isn't that the same thing? I know it's different. I know that the game is intending different things, but to me, those sounded like the same thing.
After he hid Ology in, Careta must have hidden himself somewhere inside the hut.
Then he popped out after people opened it? Like that, where like the killer was on the scene the whole time, but they rejoined the group as if they had always been with the group or something, that kind of thing? Very good, Lucy. I've come to the exact same conclusion.
Oh, that must be it!
And with that, we're gonna have to leave that off for the next episode and see their exact line of reasoning of like what's going on with that. I'm getting all mixed up right now. There's so many different pieces of evidence, but I'm excited. The game's pacing is really throwing me for a loop. I know a couple of you have been discussing this with me, but like, yeah, it's not what I'm expecting. It's, you know, it's hard for me to vocalize properly, but it's just the pacing seems a little strange sometimes. Yeah. Anyways, I'll think more on that later and see if I can't vocalize it better. Join me next time for more Layton Brothers Mystery Room. I'll see you then. This is Axis, over and out.